Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Let's get a little create a poll, shall we? Yeah, let's get a poll going. I am voting Arsenal, I think. I have voted Arsenal. I think, although Man City have been okay, Arsenal have found some fairly good form. So, yeah, that is my prediction. In a second, we'll look at the teams. Hi, Adam. Right, so let's have a look at the teams today. So, for Arsenal, they're playing a 4-2-3-1. Ramsdale is in goal. Oh, Ramsdale is the solid number one now. Bernd Leno is not getting back in. Ramsdale has made some amazing saves. And he's had that consistency I think Arsenal need. At left back, you got Tierney. I don't think there's any questions there. Gabriel and White centre backs with Tomiyasu as right back. I'm amazed actually because as a Southampton fan, Gabriel was absolutely useless. He was absolutely useless last season, but he seems to be getting more consistent, which is as a top team, you need consistent defenders and goalies, and Gabriel's done that. Centre mids, you've got Partey and Xhaka. Xhaka has found. I think this is a running theme. It seems with Arsenal is that they've found consistency. They have found consistency because Xhaka, he is playing very consistent. Nothing special, but playing well enough and doing everything right. For the attacking midfielders, you got Saka on the right. Exciting player, isn't he? Odegaard and Martinelli. Now, bearing in mind, Odegaard, he's keeping out Smith Rowe, and Smith Rowe was very much the next hot thing that was getting in the team and exciting. But Smith Rowe's become more of a impact super sub. So Odegaard, who had that potential, I remember playing. Well, I still do. I play Football Manager. Odegaard, when he was at Real Madrid, was potential on that player. Sadly, moving to Arsenal showed that his potential isn't actually going to be as high as was expected. But Odegaard is certainly playing really well. Once again, it's that consistency, but Odegaard is that little spark, that creativity that Arsenal need. Martinelli's on the left wing. He's been playing really well recently. Martinelli has been playing really well, scoring goals as well. Has that sort of natural instinct to score. Lacazette. Now, I am really not a fan of Lacazette. I remember years ago, obviously, Arsenal signed Lacazette very much last minute. And they wanted the guy from PSG, I think. I can't remember his name now. He didn't turn out to be that great either. Lacazette isn't that good. However, I think Aubameyang, not playing Aubameyang, look how good things have gone since Aubameyang has been out of the picture, with obviously not turning up after a trip away. The subs for Arsenal, Bernd Leno, obviously. Smith Rowe, I would assume he will come on, as he has done. Maitland-Niles, Rob Holding, Cedric Suarez. I love that they signed Cedric Suarez from Saints. Pepe. That's an interesting one as well, isn't it? Pepe. All that money. That's all I can say for Pepe. Tavares, Sambi Lokonga, I assume he's a youngster, and El Neni. Right, let's look at Man City. Any comments on that? Happy New Year. Smith Rowe is not the next England captain. He's a very good player. He's an idiot for wearing stupid shin pads really low. That annoys me. Just like Jack Grealish. But yeah, let's have a look. Let me know if you've got any thoughts on any of the comments I've made on the Arsenal players. Right, let's look at the Man City team. They're playing a 4-3-3, which is fairly attacking. So you got Ederson in goal. Ederson, God, he's a good goalie. He is quality, that goalie. Cancelo at right back. Was it Cancelo the other day that got robbed and assaulted? So you might see some war wounds. He got his house broken into and he tried defending himself. Ruben Diaz and Laporte. It's just top quality centre backs they are. Those two are top quality. Big, tall, not huge, as in physically big, but are very consistent. I think that is the thing with top teams, isn't it? Nathan Ake is playing a left back. That's a strange one. He's not a left back, is he? Yeah, strange. Centre mids, you've got De Bruyne, Rodri and Bernardo Silva. It's just how much quality in that centre mid. Up front, Gabriel Jesus. He's getting his opportunity to play up front as long as he scores those goals. Mahrez on the right, Sterling, the pigeon on the left. I can't stand Sterling. I cannot stand him. He's such a cheater. But a lot of these players are cheaters. But anyway. It's tricky. You've got to say on paper, Man City's team looks stronger, the starting 11. Let's look at their subs. Kyle Walker. Yeah, Kyle Walker on the bench. I don't know if he's coming back from injury or something, but I don't know. Gundogan, Grealish, Stefan, Fernandinho, Chagas, Mbeti, Palmer, McCarthy. They've got some youngsters as well on their team. Stuart Atwell is the referee. Yeah. Why is Ake playing at left back? That's a strange one. I'm not sure about that one. But there we go. For everyone that's in here, if you don't have access to this stream, make sure you join the Discord server. If you join the Discord server, there is a stream going on in there, so you're welcome to join. What I'll do, I'll add that to the pinned post, I think. Let me make a little pinned post for everyone. Pin message. So yeah, if you don't have access to the game, I've got probably a Chinese stream on, I think. But all the commentary is obviously in English. So you're welcome to join. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on the lineups. Yeah, the thing is, I think Man City, they've definitely got the better team. But it's at Arsenal. Arsenal are the home team. They've got the fans behind them. Is that the 12th man? I'm not sure. Well, we'll see. But yeah, Man City have certainly got the better team. And on paper, maybe a 3-1. 3-1 to Man City on paper. Paper doesn't tell you everything though, does it? It'd be an interesting one. So you're thinking of Preston West End. You're thinking of 3-0 to Man City. Who knows? This is a thing though, isn't it? If you don't play well, just because you're a good player, if you don't play well, you won't guarantee a win. That's why on paper means nothing. Yeah, I see. I see yet tomorrow's Saints versus Newcastle game's been called off. All these postponements. This is the problem. You don't know which games are going on, which makes it a little bit tricky to schedule and plan watching these events. But yeah, this one is on. Well, hopefully everyone's had a good New Year as well. Let me just do quick editing quick. expect the animals are going to be a pain in the backside. They won 4-0. Nice. That was probably at stupid o'clock in the morning. Let me have a look at the A-League results. Yeah, let me have a look. Let's check out what the A-League did. Results from around the world. Yeah, there was only one game. Adelaide versus Wellington. And a nice 4-0 to Adelaide. I should be wearing my Adelaide shirt, really, shouldn't I? Red, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Bit early. Bit early and... Well, yeah. What time was kick? Yeah, well, I could have actually got up. 8:45 kickoff. Don't know if I would have got a stream for it, though. That's the only problem. There's nobody better than Mikel Arteta. He's the best looking Spaniard we know. God, that shell suit's disgusting. Those Man City jackets are grim. Were they living in the 90s or something? How many cases, COVID cases, did who get? I don't think Mikel Arteta is going to get sacked. They're doing okay. At the end of the day, if you look at the league positions, considering Arsenal didn't start that well, they are now into 4th. They're 6 points behind Liverpool and 7 points behind Chelsea. If they win today, they would go 4 points behind Chelsea. So, yeah, I think they're doing okay. And actually, they've got a 4-point gap between them and West Ham, who are in 5th. So, I don't know. I think, as I said, UK, there was about 150, 160, I think, Adam. I think Arteta is slowly doing right. You've sort of got to get rid of the certain individuals, like Aubameyang, who are causing problems. Create a little bit more synergy in the team. And I think possibly by getting rid of Aubameyang, that is what he did. They've played so much better since he's gone. I love how the picture for Pep Guardiola is in jeans. I love how they're saying, with Aubameyang away. He's not coming back, is he? Those cats are absolutely mental. I still can't work out why Ake is playing at left back. Who's Man City's normal left back? I wonder if it'll tell me. Let me have a look at their players not available. Mendy? No, he's Benjamin Mendy. Yeah, so he's obviously out. Does that mean that they don't really have much depth in that position? Because I know in centre backs wise, they've got John Stones out. Both teams have got youngsters though. This broadcast is only licensed for viewing in Hong Kong. Awkward. Are they? They're still doing the knee, are they? Let's see. Now, obviously, this stream will be slightly behind, but I'll give you time checks throughout to let you know. There's a lot of empty seats. Like a lot of empty seats. Is that because of COVID or because people don't want to go to the Emirates on New Year's Day? Interesting. So we kicked off. I don't know if it is though. I don't think there's been restrictions. Or maybe there has been. Yeah. Is there restrictions in London? I don't know. Hi, Timothy. The mother country is doing fine, I think. And no, I've not been to... Have I been? No, I've not been to Buckingham Palace. I don't really like going to London, to be honest. It's not that nice a place. Saka's been playing well this season. He really has. He's had a little bit of excitement to the team. I think after the Euros, the difficulty with the penalty situation, for example, I think he's almost grown in confidence. It's almost made him a better player, if I'm honest. A quick time check. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh. Ramsdale had a little bit of a panic pass there. He got it to the player. I think with the Sterling's got it. No, good defending from Gabriel. I can just see. I think the midfield, De Bruyne onside. With players like De Bruyne in the centre midfield, I think they're just going to control the play. I think this is going to be a huge possession for Man City. Arsenal, I think, are going to look for the... are going to be looking for the breaks, the counter-attacks, if I'm honest. I don't think they're going to have much possession here. Which is funny to think that Arsenal are going to be playing like a lower table team. But that just shows the quality of Man City. Almost. Gabriel Jesus got his head to it, but wide. But he's not the tallest of players, to be fair, so I don't think you should be expecting a header from him. Get up. That wasn't a foul. Ridiculous. Nice play from Arsenal, stealing the ball back. Some nice short little passing, but they're going long. It's gone. Oh, straight to the goalie, straight to Edison. Timothy, Bowles. Adam, yeah, it was me changing the channel. I was just getting a better stream. So I've gone over to BT Sport. It's indoor bowls at the moment, Timothy, sorry. So it's not outdoors. So obviously we play on carpet indoors. So yeah, it's all going fine. Hopefully there's no restrictions that come in though. Nothing's really happening at the moment. Both teams have had a couple of small chances. Nothing clear cut though. Saka's in. He's down the wing. Ake's just holding him. Is there anyone in the box for him? No. Not really a good enough cross, if I'm honest, but I don't know if there are really enough players driving to that front post. So there wasn't really the options. Jesus has just given the ball away. Yeah, I say I think Manchester City are going to have the most possession. I think that's still true. But Arsenal are passing the ball round fairly comfortably. Oh, brilliant touch. Great ball from the goalie. Lacazette's got the ball just outside. Can they score? Can they score? Oh. Is that a penalty? It's going to go to VAR. I'm not sure. I think he possibly got the ball, but I don't know. See, this is the stupid thing. All the Arsenal players... Let's have a look. I think it's a penalty. VAR. This is the stupid thing, though. There's... I don't even know. Maybe he dived. Let's have a look. Sadly, it's a penalty. Odegaard knew that Ederson was coming in. That's got to be a penalty, I think. Odegaard obviously knew that Ederson was coming, so looked for the penalty. Hence, you can see him just trying to get the touch before Ederson to push the ball away from him. He went down soft because he knew that it was coming in. Look at that. He knew. When a player sort of puts their arms up, I can understand. I can perfectly understand why it's not a penalty. You can see Odegaard trying to get to the ball first and push the ball away, knowing that the goalie's coming, looking for the penalty. None of Odegaard. That was not a natural movement. Him leaping in the air like a salmon, and quite possibly he didn't get enough to push the ball away before Ederson got the contact first. So actually, yes, it could have been a penalty, but perfectly fine with it not being a penalty. This is the problem with footballers. They dive and they look for the contact. And that's not the way it should be. You shouldn't be looking for contact. So I think that's fair enough. Maybe they should have booked Odegaard, though. If they're all protesting for a penalty, but you see it not as a penalty, maybe he deserved a booking for a simulation. Interesting. But talking about diving for simulation, simulation and bookings. Sadly, it just doesn't happen enough. As a referee, I don't think we give enough for simulation because you almost have to prove it. At the lower levels without VAR, it's very difficult to prove or disprove a dive. So it is the referee's word. The player is never going to admit it, or rarely would admit to diving. But at this top level, with the cameras, with the VAR, it should be a lot more obvious if a player has dived and cheated. Players like Salah and Sterling, they are serial divers. So they need to be cracked down on, because otherwise, they keep doing it. There's no real punishment for them. Astro is going mental with his little toy. Just enough. That's very similar, to be fair. That's very similar to the penalty shout. Crossing. Clean header out. Straight out to Man City again. They're coming back just outside the penalty area. Rodri's got the ball. Sterling crosses it in. Woo! Missed everyone. I don't even think it touched anyone, that one. Did he touch it? I don't think he touched it. I think that went straight through. Oh, no, he did touch it. God, he almost pushed it away from goal. This is a very close game. time check is 14 minutes, and actually it's sort of end to end stuff. Both teams have had fairly good chances. No, no. Arsenal are not just camped in their own half. Actually, Arsenal have had a shout for a penalty, but actually I agree with the referee and VAR. To be fair, Man City have only had that last cross that was any good as a chance, and that was even just a sweeping chance, really. So actually, yeah, no, they're not just camped in their own half, which is amazing. I was assuming that would be the case, but in the first 14, 15 minutes, it's been a fairly even game. Let's look at the move that led to a penalty. What? It wasn't a penalty. He should have shot sooner. It was a bad touch. Got the ball, yeah, that was really good. Odegaard should be booked for that. Didn't actually touch the player. See, I say this when I watch... I say this about when I'm watching rugby. VAR is absolutely rubbish in its current form. It needs to be like TMO. The commentators are currently talking about how it needs to be clear and obvious to overrule the current referee's decision. But it should be about getting the correct decision rather than... Martinelli's in. He's in the penalty area. Oh, straight at the goalie. But he's kept... Corner ball for Arsenal. It shouldn't be about if it's clear and obvious. It should be getting the right decision. TMO in rugby works with the referee. If the referee misses something, it will tell him. They check everything, and it doesn't take that long. They should be working together to get it right. And I said, the quicker VAR can become like TMO, the better. Because VAR is full of controversy. Well, it wasn't a foul on the goalkeeper by Odegaard. That's not true, because Odegaard just tried getting the ball away from the goalie. There was no contact either way, I don't really think. See, Arsenal are showing some promise. I'm not sure if Man City scored, I'm not sure how Arsenal would then cope. I think if Man City scored, then it may end up crumbling Arsenal. But at the moment, they're doing okay. 17 minutes in. Arsenal are pressing fairly high. Ederson is halfway up his halfway. He is well out of his penalty area. He wants to be part of the game. Look at this, the goalie. The goalie is halfway up his halfway. Man City are just passing it around in their own half, waiting for an opportunity. But, I think Arsenal are playing quite well here in just gently pressing, putting a little bit of pressure on and actually forcing them back. Man City are now back in their own half, in their own penalty area. But the problem with pressing, if you don't do it well, it creates space. The little space creates big spaces. Gabriel Jesus in the Arsenal penalty area. Good tap. Gabriel is doing well. De Bruyne. Ooh. Whipped ball by De Bruyne. Yeah, Gabriel, surprisingly, he's doing okay. Considering how badly he played last year, as I mentioned in the pre-match, consistency. He really has grown and got the consistency. I still don't think he's good enough, but which top quality players would go to Arsenal? I'm not sure. De Bruyne's feet are like paintbrushes. He's an artist on the pitch. Jesus, commentators say some stupid stuff. That's not a foul, Saka. You're holding on to him. This is what annoys me. Look, Saka is holding on to Ake as much as Ake is holding on, and Saka is walking backwards. That's not a foul. Get up. You cheat. This is what frustrates me. He's a cheat. It's cheating. It's gamesmanship. But it annoys me, and it annoys me that referees give this and referees allow this. They allow for that behaviour. That would be a situation when I'm refereeing that. Who do you punish? They're sort of almost both fouling each other, so you don't punish anyone. Yeah, shirt pulls are a tricky one because people try and be sneaky. They always... Oh, get up. It's pathetic. Honestly, the falling over. Get a grip. What annoys me about when these players fall over, they'll lay on the floor hoping that the referee will change their minds, but their team desperately needs their help, but they don't get up. You think, you're letting your team down? Oh, Jesus. Oh, you're pathetic. Get up, Gabriel. It wasn't in the back of him. What's happened is his buzzers... Oh no, it's his mic. Having a quick change of mics, look. Oh, Kevin Friend's gone on the line. I can tell you Kevin Friend would not have run the line in a very long time. And you can tell by the way he's standing. We would not have been on the line for a very long time. That's brilliant. I don't really like being on the line. I referee to be in the middle. I've started listening to Mark Clattenburg's autobiography. I've listening to it on Audible, and it is brilliant. Oh, so the guy that was meant to be line didn't get there in time? That is a new one. That is a new one. But if the guy that was originally meant to be line turns up, it's saying that Kevin Friend will be the fourth official in the second half, but I don't think they should do that. I think Kevin Friend should stay as the lino now. He shouldn't change. The lino should now become the fourth official, in my opinion. Because you shouldn't be changing, you know, if Kevin Friend is the defence, is the lino for Arsenal at the moment, he should then be the lino for Man City to keep consistency. Oh, get up, Sterling, you cheat. This is something you will not be getting from other football watch-along YouTubers, because they will not realise that players are cheating. The thing is with the whole diving, it's you can say at the top level, you know, it's about winning, it's about the prize of winning and whatnot, and that's a lot of pressure. So you do what you can to win. Sadly, though, it happens even at the lowest levels. Players still fall over like a sack of potatoes, to put it nicely. Lacazette, no, they're going to hold him. Odegaard's passed it. He's managed to slide and get it. Partey's got it. Over to the wing to Saka. Can he get a decent cross in? Can he get a decent cross in? No. No, that's the second time Saka's not managed to actually cross the ball to his team. Oh, Pep's looking very casual on the line. Yeah, I think Man City, what they're doing well is defensively. Arsenal and I don't think Man City are doing very well in midfield. I think that's their weak point at the moment in this game. So the Arsenal attack are getting through, but Man City are doing very well to get men behind the ball. If you can't see the goal, you can't score. That is what I tell the children that I teach. If you can't see the goal, you can't score. And I think Man City are doing that very well, very well. You know, they're pushing players like Lacazette, Saka wide, Odegaard wide, away from the goal, and they're doing that very well. What is he doing? Have you lost your toy? No idea. No idea what he's doing. Time check, guys. 26 minutes and 45 gone. Cancelo's on the wing. He's got the ball coming into the penalty area. Crossed it wide to... Oh, bad touch. Bad touch by Sterling. They're switching sides now. Back to Cancelo on the right. Arsenal have got a lot of men behind the ball. 2, 4, 6, 8. They've got everyone behind the ball. Wow. Wow. They got everyone behind the ball. They are trying to make things as tight as possible for Man City, not leaving any gaps. Some very positive words. I can tell you that. Very positive words for Arsenal. They're doing well. And look, they've kept everything tight, compact, not giving Man City any space, and they won the ball. I think they're doing very well. Very impressed so far. Yeah, not very nice story about Cancelo. As I was saying before, it was in the news that Cancelo had basically had 4 blokes try and rob him at his house. Dive! He's diving! Book him! Book him, for Christ's sake. It is just cheating. He's looking for a penalty. He kicks the ball too far away from him. He falls over in the penalty box hoping for a penalty. He's a cheat. Sterling is a cheater. Look, watch. He'll get straight back up. Look. Oh, yeah. Up he gets. You're embarrassing, mate. You're absolutely embarrassing, Sterling. Disgusting. even if they did get a slight tap on him, is it... That's pathetic. Oh, my word. You're a ridiculous, Sterling. There we go. The old lino's turned up. Lino's turned up. Yeah, I don't think he should be the lino for... He should be the fourth now. You shouldn't be changing the lino. At least Kevin Friend would have kept warm by running up and down. You can tell Kevin Friend isn't match fit for being a lino, because him keeping up with the second to last defender is not very good. I think even I do a better job than that. And the level I referee at is a lot lower. A lot lower. Tierney's got the ball. He's driving forwards. Pass the ball in the box. Goal! Saka, 1-0. What a piercing pass. Piercing by Tierney. What? Tierney is underrated. He is a great left back. 1-0 Saka. Wow. Fourth official, you don't really need to be trained at. You're just keeping teams under control and doing the scoreboard, doing the board. There we go. Arsenal 1-0. Tierney, fantastic. Driving at the defence. The pass sliced them open. Let's have a look at this again. Yeah, he drives forwards. He's about 5 yards outside. First time shot from Saka. I don't think Ederson had the vision either. Yeah, there was about three players in front of Ederson. He didn't have the vision, so first time shot was perfect. Very good, right in the corner as well. 1-0 Saka. Or Arsenal. Very good. One 1-0 to the Arsenal. Yeah, how are City going to respond to this? I said that I think if Man City scored, I think Arsenal would crumble. But I didn't mention what I thought would happen if Arsenal scored first. What do you think? Timothy, yes I do. I do. The main game I'm playing at the moment is Football Manager, to be fair. Football Manager 22. But yes, I do. I'm not good at first-person shooters, though. I shake. I'm about to see someone I'm about to shoot and my hands shake, so I'm not very good at first-person shooters. But that puts... If you look at the tables now, this would be a big win for Arsenal for sure. A really big win for Arsenal. Gets them a little bit closer to top spot. Well, actually I say that, there's still a lot of points. They're still 12 points behind Man City. Arsenal are still currently in 4th place. But this win currently puts them 3 points behind Liverpool in 3rd and 4 points behind Chelsea in second, but still 12 points behind Man City. But Man City seem to have played more games than anyone else. Man City have played one extra game. So Arsenal win another one on 21 matches, then they go 9 points. So yeah, they ain't winning the league. But this certainly helps them for Champions League, which imagine that. How many years now have Arsenal been out of the Champions League since Wenger went? So I think that has got to be the goal for Arsenal, getting fourth place at least. They need that Champions League spot to get the reputation back, to be able to get those big players again. Because there is no one in this team, really, other than Odegaard, potentially, that is world class. In the same vein as some of those Man City players. Bar Sterling, because he's a dirty cheater. So, yeah, this win is a huge win. This is a huge win. And actually trying to allow other teams to make this league more competitive as well. Because Man City, otherwise, they're running away with it. I've tried Rocket League. Not very good at Rocket League. I've not played the Uncharted games, but I have heard of them. I see the films coming out as well. Ramsdale, yeah, he has made some absolutely worldies. And to be fair, like I said, with how Ramsdale's playing, Bert Leno is not getting back in this team, is he? That is an expensive substitute. They say the commentator saying Chelsea Man City on the 15th is going to be a cracking game. Don't overhype it, because it might not be. £36 and 20 seconds gone in the first half. Nice ball. Bernardo Silva's in the penalty area. Mahrez has got the ball. He's looking to get in. He's inside the penalty area. He's going to do a few side steps. Crossed it in. And Gabriel Jesus now falls to the floor. This is awkward. This is almost embarrassing. So much falling over. Holding on to him. Don't tell the referee that he's holding on to him, you idiot. Is that enough holding on to him? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably be refereeing. What am I doing on the 15th? What am I doing on the 15th? I don't even know what I'm doing on the 15th. I did say 15th. I don't even know what I've got going on the 15th, to be fair. 15th of January. I'll probably be refereeing, but unless I've got something else. I've got nothing in the diary. No, I've got nothing in the diary, but I don't know. I don't think I've been appointed as a referee yet. I'm not starting a gaming channel. That's something I'm not going to do. I don't have the time on my hands to do another. With this reaction channel plus the vlog channel, I've got to have a life. Lacazette's got the ball. It's 5-on-5. Tierney's... Martinelli, almost. Martinelli swings in on his right. Didn't have quite enough bend on it. I think Arsenal are actually looking more dangerous on the attack here. It's close-ish, close-ish. Had the fans excited behind the goal. How's the old survey going? Let's have a look. Oh, this is... Who will win? We've had 31 votes. Man City are 61%. Arsenal 26%. And a draw is 13%. We've got a foul, apparently. Saka. Yeah, he's going to die. Look, he's dying. Oh, Jesus. Get a grip, mate. Get a grip. It's probably... I'm sure he's fine. You can't... He's screaming for a little tap on the back of his leg. What is wrong with you? I'm sure it's uncomfortable. I'm sure it is uncomfortable. But that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous, Saka. Get a grip. Jesus Christ. When you see that last replay, it wasn't that bad. I've got no problem in saying it's a foul. But is it enough to be rolling on the floor in agony? I'm not sure. Right, Odegaard with the free kick. I'd try and catch Edison out here. No. That was atrocious. He might as well have gone for a shot. 40 minutes and 31 seconds gone. Timothy, I actually tried playing the Half-Life Alyx in VR because I got an Oculus Rift S, but I couldn't play it because it was petrifying. going around in the dark and all of a sudden some monsters, aliens things jump out of you. I couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. I've played some of the Half-Life mods, those little extra games. Oh, Sterling. He's not getting past Tomiyasu, is he? Does he? Does he? I'm not sure if he does test you. I think Arsenal are doing a very good job. They're really compact, making it very difficult for Man City to find the passes. That Man City are having to be very patient with the ball. And they've given the ball away. It's really poor pass. Whoa, Martinelli. Martinelli, one-on-one. Oh, I was thinking surely one of the players is going to get a tap on the ball. Someone's going to tackle Martinelli. And he whipped the shot in. It was at such a tight angle, sadly, though, that... It was at such a tight angle, though, that it was so difficult to score from. And it's just whipped across the goal. What are they doing? Whoa, my word. How they didn't clear that ball and Martinelli kept it. Beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. What's going on? What are they speaking to the lino for? This is now... the lino's headset stuff's falling out of his arm. Absolute calamity with the old headsets today. Oh, Tomiyasu's got Raheem Sterling's name in his pocket, hasn't he? If I'm honest, I didn't even know who Tomiyasu was. I've heard of him from a few games, but Arsenal are not the team that I've been necessarily watching. Saying that, I've been watching less and less Premier League football as it is. I've been watching a lot of the Saints games as a Saints fan. So there's certain players that I just don't really know about. Tomiyasu was one of them, but actually he's impressing me. He's not. It doesn't look like he's doing anything extra special. He's not one of these. He's not a wing back. He's a full back. So he's not doing any driving runs or anything. But what he's doing is consistent. It's steady defending, which at the end of the day is almost what Arsenal need. They've got plenty of attacking flair players. So to have someone just steady on their feet, happy to hold them off, I think he's doing well at the moment in this game. Sterling's got nothing. He don't know what to do, does he? Sterling don't know what to do. Go back. Yeah, go back. Arsenal have just not given them space. They're doing so well at staying compact. Whether or not they can keep doing it the whole time, I would like to think it is more. Oh, I would think it is. Good stop by Arsenal there. I would think it's more tiring for Man City trying to find the space, because Arsenal, the way they're staying very compact, they're not necessarily wasting a lot of energy. So they should be able to maintain it. I would think. Poor by Kevin De Bruyne, and once again good by Tomiyasu. It's a corner ball for Man City. A time check 45 minutes and 40 seconds. Just over a minute of added time to play. It's still pretty even though. It is still pretty even. Possession means nothing at the end of the day though. It's what you do with it. De Bruyne with the corner. Whips it in. Ramsdale, very good. Safely in his hands. He's going to take his time. Not bad. Adam, I'm really not sure if I go to Australia where I'm going to go. Oh, that's probably a free kick. Yeah, that's a free kick. Yeah, I'm not sure. To be fair, it'll probably be Melbourne as the main place. May go to Sydney. Maybe go Sydney, Melbourne. Maybe go Melbourne, Adelaide. Not sure. Not sure. That should be a booking for Saka, if I'm honest, because he's intentionally taking him down to stop him having an attack. But it seems that the referee does not want to get his cards out. 47 minutes minimum of added time has been played. Crossing for Man City and cleared comfortably. Didn't even get over the first player, and that is half time. I'm going to quickly go for a wee. Going to have a quick wee break, and then I will be back. Have the thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts of the first half are, and I will give what your thoughts of the first half are, and I will let you know mine when I get back shortly.
Machine. Bit of a tall order.
Hello, my friend. Casey, Doris, Doom Master 4000. How are you today? Great. Time to hit up Just Eat for our KFC, Greggs, McDonald's, with your favorite bug and bucket, steak bake, Big Mac, because whatever you want, you crazy cat, dog, moose, we'll deliver to your crib. Palace, bunker. We got it.
You know, they run 10k every
Right, I have returned. Alright, let's see what we got. Peter, as a Man U follower, you shouldn't be a Man U follower. Seems like a glory hunter. I say Arsenal stiff not to be 2 up. I assume what you mean is you think Arsenal should be 2 up. I don't know. I think 1-0's probably a fair scoreline at the moment. There's not been many clear-cut chances. At the end of the day, even Saka's goal wasn't a clear-cut chance, I don't think. So I think 1-0's a fair result. You know, a lot of the game, Arsenal have been trying to contract everything and make everything very tight for Man City. So I think a 1-0 at the moment is fine. I think that's about right. Adelaide 4, Perth 2 in the women's A-League. Nice. See, Adelaide are on the up in the men and women. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Are you shocked by the current scoreline? Let me know. If you're on this stream and you don't have access to the game, make sure you join the Discord server. If you join the Discord server, the game is on there. So you are welcome to watch the game live. Raid Shadow Legends, Christ, they've even got adverts on. They've even got adverts on BT Sport. Wow. I would say if Raid Shadow Legends offers me money to do a quick 60-second, 90-second little thing, I may do it. I think the game is probably rubbish. We'll see. We'll see. Depends if they want to know what I'm going to say before I say it. Yeah. I think, Darren, I think you're right. I think at the moment, surprising, like I said, on paper, Man City should dominate. But I think tactically, Arsenal are doing much, much better. So you say, yeah, Arsenal are a better team at this stage. Agree. But I think you're spot on. You can't count City out because of what they've got on paper. On paper, their team is brilliant. Bar Sterling, who's rubbish. And Ake at left back is a strange one. I think Ake may be partly a weak point here for players like Saka to exploit, because he's not a left back, is he? He's not a left back. So trying to get him to spin could be pretty good. Yeah. So I think you're spot on, Darren. I think you're spot on, mate.
Delivered at Wembley and Etihad campus in London and Manchester, with global study hubs in New York, Atlanta, Toronto, Melbourne.
What's out of interest? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on basically having all these different subscription services showing all different games? How you've got BT Sport in the UK anyway. You've got BT Sport, Sky Sports, and Amazon all showing games. So if you're only kind of subscribed to, say, Sky Sports, you can only watch the handful of games that they show. If you're obviously BT, you can only watch them, and if you're Amazon, you can only watch them. Do you feel like me that it's almost ruining it for the fans, who are the ones that are sort of paying their... Well, I say they're paying their wages. They are sort of through TV licensing. But the fans should be the important people, but yeah. Peter, are you the one that can never seem to get on Discord? Because if you are, the game is showing on there. You can watch the game on Discord. Yeah. But I think it was you that said you couldn't do it. You're right. Cancelo. Look, Martinelli. That ball he ended up whipping across. Tried shooting, but whipped across because of the angle. That was... What the hell happened there? No one wanted to tackle him. Martinelli basically gave the ball to them, let them have the ball, and they said, no, I don't want it, and they carried on. So I think you're right. Maybe the fullbacks here are causing issues for Man City. As you see, even Tierney's having a go. He's having fun as well. Look. Yeah, it's the problem is. The problem is, Darren, with sports being free. Yes, that is the ideal situation for viewers. But as things stand at the moment, the money is not there. Now, if for example, say for example, ITV and BBC and Channel 4 or Channel 5 got rights for, if they got the rights to do Premier League, for example, as it currently stands, there isn't enough money. There's not enough money, especially with BBC, because BBC is paid for by TV licensing. The only possibility with, I think, ITV, Channel 4 or Channel 5, which are the free-to-air channels, is advertising. That is the only way, but they will have to have a hell of a lot of advertising, I think. I don't think it'll happen. But I don't understand. Yeah, of course it is. It's all about money. But I suppose maybe if Premier League went to these domestic channels, the advertising would increase because there's the audience. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, it's a shame. And actually, what was good about the pandemic was that the games were being shown for free on free channels, which was brilliant for everyone. And now, obviously, it's back to being paid for. So, I would say though, England did beat Australia in Union in the autumn. So, autumn international. So, we did do you in one thing.
Is that clear and obvious? In slow motion there, it's clear and obvious in that clip there.
Yeah, but I don't what clear and obvious is about slow motion. It's about, has the referee made a clear and obvious error? He's not seeing it in slow motion, so therefore they would go with the on-field decision.
This clear and obvious stuff really gets on my nerves, I've got to be honest.
Does it?
Because it clouds everything.
Don't start the new year being angry.
Alright. Let's go back to Arsenal fans. They must be delighted because it's been a great first half for them.
If you haven't already, guys, I see we've got like about 13. If you haven't already liked the video, please do. It'll only take you 2 seconds. Hit the like button down below. That'll be awesome. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. I do a lot of sports reactions, whether that's rugby, football, AFL, hurling, Gaelic football. I do a lot of comedy reactions as well. We do live watch-alongs throughout the year through each different season. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. We've also got a vlog channel with me and the wife. Link down below. Make sure you subscribe to that as well.
Oh, there it is.
Adam, I'm saying this now. If England and Australia versus in the FIFA World Cup, we will win. No, they won't. No, they won't. I couldn't even tell you. The only Australian current player I think I could tell you is Matthew Ryan, the goalie, who moved from Brighton to some European team and doesn't even play for them now. So, yeah. Who is the best Australian football player? Please tell me, Adam, because I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. I don't know if that's bad, but I wouldn't be able to tell you. Matt Ryan. Close enough. Rog, never heard of him. Never heard of him. Who is the best? Mitch Duke? Who the hell is Mitch Duke? Who is Mitch Duke? Never heard of him. Look, I've done a video on this. I did a video on this about how the Australian footballers have to go to Japan just to get the pay. Because if they came to England, they wouldn't be anywhere near the top. Aaron Moy. Aaron Moy? He was in the Premier League with Brighton ages ago. Is he still at Brighton? But bear in mind, he's playing at Brighton. Not a great top level team. Hello, they're all coming out now. Look. Maybe. I doubt it. I think Newcastle will want to sign good players. That's an interesting thing. I'm really looking forward to January. Now that the January transfer window is opening, I'm really looking forward to see what Newcastle do. They've got all this blood money. What are they going to do? Who is going to want to go to Newcastle? Which top players are going to want to go to Newcastle? I really don't know. Yes, it was Huddersfield, not Brighton. I do apologise. Moy was at Huddersfield. Yes, ignore me. Anyway. Mitch Duke. I need to Google him. Is he in the Southampton Academy? Mitch Duke. Who is Mitch Duke? As in Mitchell Thomas Duke, 1991. So he's like 30. He's not even young. Plays for, in Japan. Fagiano Okayama. You can't be telling me he's your best player. I did the video on that as well, didn't I? I did the video on when Australia qualified for the World Cup. They had some great players like Harry Kewell, Mark Viduka, etc. I'm sorry, but that is... Yeah, if those are the three players... If those are the three players... Even four if there's Aiden Rustic... If they're the four players that you're putting forward to beat England, you're going straight out of the World Cup. Have you even I need to see World Cup qualifying. I need to see now. Have Australia even qualified? I need to look. Let's have a look at Sky Sports. Australia. Let's scroll down. Scrolling down. England obviously top of their league, 26 points. They have not lost a game in the qualifiers. Saying that, we've got some shocking teams other than Poland. Canada, wow! I'm just looking at the World Cup qualifying in the CONCACAF. Canada played 8 on 16 points. They're top. Wow. It is close with Mexico and Panama in 3rd and 4th, and United States in 2nd. Wow. Congo, top of theirs. Fiji, top of theirs. New Zealand... Oh, no, they haven't even played any. Why have Fiji, New Caledonia, I don't even know who they are, New Zealand and Papua New Guinea not even played? That's strange. In the South American qualifiers, Brazil are top with Argentina in 2nd. That's looking like that will be the way that goes. Uruguay are in 7th. They've been doing really bad. Wow. In the hang on, the game's second half started. Let me turn it up. For the World Cup qualifiers, in the Asian qualifying, where Australia is, Saudi Arabia are on 16 points. They should qualify. Japan with 12 points in 2nd. Australia in 3rd. Is that enough to qualify? I don't know how many. Did they play each other twice? I would assume they play each other twice. There's still a chance, but don't know. Yeah. Hi, Leo. Leo, if you don't have access to the game, feel free to join the Discord server and watch along. You are more than welcome. Phil Foden not fit enough. Harry Maguire is absolutely useless. How he is in the England squad is beyond me. How he's captain of Man United is beyond me. Of course he'll be okay, for Christ's sake. It's not going great for Man City at the moment, but it is only 1-0. Time check. 46:55. Arsenal desperately need to get into the Champions League again, just to be able to sign some top quality players. Surely they've got the money. I know they're probably still paying off their stadium, aren't they? But they must have money, surely. They've spent plenty of money in recent years. But people don't want to go to Arsenal because they're not Champions League. And this is the problem at the end of the day Newcastle are going to have. Although, yes, Newcastle can throw money at players, there's no Champions League, and that's what the top players want. Lacazette's got it back. Martinelli's... Oh, no, good tackle. Get up, you big girl. Get up, Martinelli. You're not getting the decision. That was a cracking challenge. Unless the replay shows me something different, that looked like a really good challenge. The best thing, ignore him. Ignore the idiot for rolling around. Fantastic challenge. It needs to slow it down a little bit. That's a brilliant challenge. There's nothing wrong with it. He gets the ball clean. He slides a little bit. He loses his footing. But actually, he gets the ball clean. I don't know why Martinelli is holding just above his ankle. Maybe wear some proper shin pads, you idiot. Wow. Yeah, well... That's why Newcastle, Adam, need to sign some players. They really need to sign some players. But it's not... Why are they... Surely that's not a free kick. VAR, this is the thing. VAR should be looking at this and saying, no, it's not a free kick. So frustrating. And quite often it's done on the player's reaction. The player rolls around like a sack of... Oh, no, it is good. It is a corner. Just good. The referee did stick to it. Oh, shut up, commentators, you idiots. Oh, Martinelli completely scuffed it. He had a chance to shoot. Ball's gone in. No. Headed out. Jesus has got it. He don't know what to do. He's just going to clear it up the pitch. Is it staying on? Yeah, it stayed on. Good. See, that is good. Ramsdale is telling Tierney, header the ball back to me so I can pick it up. That's exactly what he should be doing. Taking control. Keepers are the boss, let's be honest, of the team. Big, long ball. No. Comfortable, comfortable. Once again, look, once again, Arsenal are swamping them. Odegaard's pressing. He's pressing high. He's pressing up to Ederson. Man City are trying to make some small passes and hope Arsenal... De Bruyne is giving it away. He's tried a fancy flick. Ederson... Oh. They are under pressure. That wasn't a foul, was it? That wasn't a foul. It wasn't a foul. They were just under pressure. Was it enough of a tug, though? Tried holding his hand, that's about it. Well done. Arsenal are playing with some real excitement. They're high energy at the moment. They're pressing and putting Man City under pressure. The best Man City can hope to do now is stay calm and actually use the high press to their advantage. Because if there's a high press, there's normally a gap between the defence and midfield. Sterling is so rubbish. He is crap. Honestly, Sterling. He's only a little bit better than Nathan Redmond, who is the worst player in the Premier League. Oh, no. That's a penalty. He's just pulled his shirt for starters. VAR may pull him back for that. There was definitely a shirt pull. Whether it was enough for him to go to the ground or whether or not he went to the ground far too early. Look, they're all going to appeal. They're all going to appeal. This is the problem. But he was already on the floor. Look. He's already on the floor. He's already on the floor before. Yes, there is a shirt pull. But he's gone already, surely. Look. He's already on the floor. No penalty. Can't be a penalty. He's already on the floor. There is a shirt pull, yes. But what incident comes first? The dive or the shirt pull? The dive comes first. Yeah, look, he's going. He's going. Before there is an actual tug, he's down. He's going down. That can't be a penalty, please. Oh no, he's going to look. Referee, please don't. What happened first? The dive or the shirt pull? Because granted, there was a shirt pull. Look, yeah, I feel the referee is just going to see a shirt pull and give it. But there isn't a foul. And he's already on the floor before there's even a tug. Look, down, then tug. What's he giving? Nothing. Book him. Book the diver. I love how Xhaka is saying no, he had his hands up there. They're all annoyed. Yes, there was a shirt pull, but the player dived before the pull. For Christ's sake. This is what's frustrating. This is what's frustrating. It's a shirt pull. Yes, but it was after the player dived. He has cheated. He knows he's not going to score. He has gone down. He has dived. That is simulation. The referee, even after looking at it, has then got the wrong decision. And this is what makes me cross. You know, I'm not there to have a go at referees because I am a referee. But that makes me cross. I'm explaining to you guys exactly what happened. There was no contact. The player, look, he has gone down before there was a shirt pull. Yes, look. But he's already going down. It's ridiculous. This makes me cross. It's embarrassing. It is absolutely embarrassing. The problem is, I agree completely there was a shirt pull. But you always give the first offence. You know? If a player scores but he's offside, the offside comes first. And I don't even care who wins. I'm embarrassed for the referee. I'm embarrassed for the referee. Dreadful. Now, and Gabriel was trying to ruin the penalty spot. Really poor. It makes me really cross as a referee. It really does. You know, these referees... This is the problem, Peter. Cheaters do prosper. The player dived. And it happened before... Oh! Oh! Wow. Thank Nathan Ake for that, and then Martinelli completely skied it. Wow. A dodgy header. Ake saves it on the line, just in front, and then a bad shot from Martinelli. Wow, that could have been a calamity. Fair play to Nathan Ake. Oh, wow. Gabriel's just been sent off for a second yellow card. What the hell did he do? So much for me saying how well Gabriel's been playing. He's having a go at the referee, but very late. Very late. It's the charging into Jesus. Jesus acts like a big baby. But it's the when he puts his hands up like, oh, I didn't do anything. Wow. Jesus just clapped at Martin Friend. Wow. He should get a long punishment for that reaction afterwards. Wow. What a crazy last 5 minutes. The problem is, Xhaka is now pleading. The player's gone for starters. He's pleading with the referee, but it's not changing anything. Absolute idiot, Gabriel. What is... Crazy. Time on the clock is 59:50 at the moment. If you haven't got access to the game, it is on my Discord server. You're welcome to watch it on there. Bearing in mind, as I said, that Gabriel's first yellow card was for scuffing up the penalty area. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Gabriel deserves to be sent off there. 2 yellow cards, absolutely fine with both of them. That's the one thing the referee's got right there. Dreadful penalty decision, but he got that spot on. And so you go from Arsenal being 1-0 up, fairly comfortable, to now being 1-1 with a man sent off. How quickly that can change. The sending off is completely Gabriel's fault. What an absolute plank. What an idiot. It's in the streaming channel, other areas. Yeah, it's in the streaming channel. There is a streaming channel that you can see a few people in there already. I can happily see Arsenal crumbling now. Darren, I'm sorry, Gabriel, the ball was long gone. I think you maybe you may be a little bit confused because Gabriel tried putting his hands up like I didn't touch him. But Gabriel had gone straight into the player. It was very late and it was reckless. It wasn't careless, it was reckless. He tried making it look like it was careless. I've got no problems with that being a yellow card. Peter, this is exactly my point. I am a referee. I am a football referee. And I do everything I can to defend the referees. I will blame the players. I will blame the FA and FIFA and IFAB. But that, when he's been given the opportunity to look at it on a camera, on a video screen, that was embarrassing. I completely agree. Completely agree. Shocking. I think the red card is spot on. The 2 yellows is spot on. Odegaard's come off. And now Odegaard is having a go at Martin Friend. Like, what's he going to do? He's just the 4th official. He's got no power, for Christ's sake. Arsenal are obviously going to try and keep the draw now. Then they've replaced a centre attacking mid for a centre back, which is a shame. I would still like to have seen them attack. That wasn't a foul. Look, unsporting. They want Lacazette. Lacazette wants players booked. You should book Lacazette for trying to get other players booked. I don't even think it was a foul. Don't even think it was a foul. I think they're both going to each other. I think that's fine. I don't even think it was a foul. The problem is... Oh, he's booked Saka. For trying to get people booked, I think. That's unsporting behaviour. Just football's embarrassment. Ryan, I keep saying this. I've said this so many times. I've even said this during this stream. Football needs TMO. It needs to work. You need to be able to hear what the referee's saying and what he's thinking. If you could hear what the VAR and the referee are talking to each other about and what they're saying during the point where he's looking at the decision, you could possibly understand why he's given that decision. But as is at the moment, there is no legitimate reason why that referee has given that penalty. There is no. But at least if you could hear the referee explaining and talking to the VAR, you could at least appreciate why he's giving it. This is embarrassing. This is partly a reason why I'm losing interest in football. It's so disappointing to see. It really is disappointing to see. There needs to be some transparency. Transparency? Is that a word? You need to have the referees mic'd up for starters. You really do. Give them a voice. Give the referees a voice at this top level. It's awkward. It's dreadful. Welcome to a stream if anyone's new. If you don't have access to the game, join the Discord server and it is showing in there. You're welcome to watch the game. And Raheem Sterling shows what he's capable of. Absolutely nothing. So disappointing. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Body cam's fine. But the referees need to be mic'd up. As I said, give them a voice, because the problem is you get all the speculation and all the punditry, which is dreadful for referees most of the time, and is wrong most of the time. The pundits are completely wrong a lot of the time. But in situations like this, if you were able to hear what the referee was thinking and why he gave that decision, there may be less controversy because you know why he's given it. But at this present point of time, you don't know why he's given that penalty. Is it simply because of a shirt pull? But then you need to be thinking, well, it wasn't the first instant. The player's dived. It's frustrating. Yeah, needs to be done. Peter, if you want the example of referees mic'd up, it's not AFL, it is rugby union and rugby league, but rugby union especially. It's brilliant. You can hear the referee throughout the game. It's clear, and it is fantastic. It is really, really good. There'll be some adjusting. I think there'll be players that get in trouble for using foul language, and referees have to be careful what they say back. But it needs to be like rugby. But it won't happen. It will not happen. It will not happen because of FIFA, the FA, IFAB. It will not happen. They don't want the game to be better. That's the problem. But this is the problem, Darren, that the referees don't crack down on diving. And I don't think that's necessarily because the referees don't want to. I think it's partly because of not the FA necessarily, but the PGMO and the higher ups. Jesus! How is that a booking? He has touched his arm. He has not pulled it. He has touched his arm, for Christ's sake. And De Bruyne falls over. This is painful. I almost want to give up. You know, I already contemplate giving up refereeing football because it is dreadful. It is embarrassing, but how can you make something better when you're not involved? I don't know. How much are they paying you? The old crowd, how much are they paying you? Shocking. No, Peter, I do get it. I know the referees are mic'd, but when I'm watching rugby union, I hear the referees a lot more. Whereas watching the AFL, yes, I hear them in certain points, but I think in rugby union you are able to hear them at every stage a lot more. I tell you what, Peter, I cannot wait for the new AFL season to start. I really can't wait for the AFL season to start. I'm so excited. Ryan, why do the governing bodies, IFAB, FIFA and all that, FA, not budge? Money, maybe? Maybe it's money. Maybe a reason for them not to, for example, mic up the referees is because if you hear players swearing and whatnot, it may be bad for sponsorship. I don't know, possibly. That seems to be the most legit reason. But then players get in trouble. You find the players that are foul and abusive, and it'll soon stop if they realise they're being heard. But surely it's money. I really don't know. I don't know. It's got to be money. It's just frustrating. It really is, being a football fan. Smith Rowe's coming on. So bloody cross. Roll on Wednesday, March the 16th. The only problem is, as I said, time zones. Stupidly early games. And then obviously, when I'm working... Sterling with the ball just outside the penalty area. Good tackle. I think Arsenal are just going to try and hold on for the draw now. They're going to try and stay compact and get all 10 players behind the ball. But it's going to be tough. Almost by Gundogan. This is going to be all Man City now. This is going to be all possession Man City. A time check, 72 minutes. 18 minutes left plus added time. Yeah, if the Six Nations, yeah, depending on when the games are. Yes, Six Nations for sure. The Six Nations were brilliant last year. Or this, yeah, it is last year. The Six Nations are what got me into rugby. Does mean I may have to buy an England rugby shirt though, doesn't it? You want to now press? It's only 2 o'clock. I doubt Preston are even playing, are they? What league are Preston in? Preston. What league are they in? Preston. I don't know what league Preston are in now. Really want to know. What league? Oh, Preston are in the Championship. They are currently 15th, mid-table. Safely mid-table, Preston are. Adam, I do know who Mr. Beast is, and I would love his money. I would love to be in one of his competitions and win some of his money. That would be incredible. So if anyone knows Mr. Beast and wants to tell him to put me in one of his videos, that would be great. Yeah, you're about right there, Peter. The Arsenal fans are booing him. He's probably going to dive again. This is the thing, though. Although football fans, in general, are complete idiots, you can't beat the chance and the atmosphere in a football stadium when things kick off and the excitement. You can't beat it. I don't think there's any other sport, including AFL rugby, that has a better crowd atmosphere with the tribalism. I know there's tribalism in AFL, but it's just not quite the same. You haven't got the songs and the player songs that you do in football. Man City are going to be patient. As I said, if anyone's going to win, surely it's going to be Man City now. But let's be honest, Arsenal haven't let Man City really have anything. Is he onside? Is he onside? Or is the referee, is the lino? See, this annoys me as well. This is another thing. The lino kept his flag down because they are now told he's miles offside, stick your flag up. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. The linos now are basically told, keep your flag down, let the play continue, and we'll let VAR deal with it. That's what they're told. That's what they're told. He was about 5 yards offside. It wasn't close. I can appreciate it at the top level if they're close, but you just get in bad habits if you do that. You're the lino. Take bloody charge of your job, offsides and ball in and out of play. Just painful. Darren, I wouldn't want an extra card in that sense. In the lower leagues that I referee, we've got sin bins for dissent on the referee. They are brilliant. I really like sin bins for dissent, where you obviously send the player off the pitch for 10 minutes. And that's good because they let down their teammates. And you don't often have more than one normally. I rarely give out dissent because it doesn't happen that often because they've learnt they shouldn't do it. Oh, Partey's got some speed on him. He don't know what to do with it now, though. How many times have they been put under pressure at that centre there? And the goalie been put under pressure? No. You can't get rid of the cards. That is the one thing that's wrong with AFL. You can murder someone on an AFL field and get away with it and continue and score the winning goal. That's wrong. Yeah, you'll get punished afterwards, but it's wrong. You should have the ability to send someone off, especially for violent conduct. Well, there we go. Arsenal are actually attacking. Time check, 78 minutes. The Arsenal fans are not happy with Bernardo Silva, and I can understand. I can perfectly understand. No, yeah, but Peter, this is the thing. This is the thing. Don't use football as a good example for a card system. Use rugby as a good system for a card system because they use TMO well. Now, in this level, they have got video referees. Okay, they've got video assistants, but they don't use them. If they use them correctly, there's no reason to get a decision wrong. In rugby, they very, very rarely get a decision wrong in that sense. So don't use football as an example. All right? If you're going to look for an example, use rugby union and even rugby league. Do not use football because that's really disappointing if you do. Yeah, that would be my point. Don't use football as an example. Football, I don't think football can be used as a good example for anything, if I'm honest. And bearing in mind I'm a football referee. Alright, use rugby union then. Use Premiership rugby as an example of what it can be. Rarely do they get a decision wrong. There you go. Sin bins in football, as I said at the moment, are for dissent. So basically having a go at the referee or moaning at the referee constantly and things like that. They work amazingly at the lower levels, but they're not bringing them in at the top levels. So what's the point? In that sense, these players can get away with it. They can harass the referee and get away with it. I don't know. It's a mess. It's a mess. Yeah, they can ignore the referee. They can ignore VAR. That's the thing with this. They can ignore VAR. That's a few differences. So, for example, in this, if VAR think differently to the referee's original decision, they can tell the referee, go look at the video, go look at the screen, which he did. And he could say, yes, no, I don't agree. But he almost has to go with VAR because you've got another referee saying, well, he thinks it was a penalty. In rugby union with TMO, they work it through together. They have the video replays shown on the screen. The referee can say, look, can you slow it down? Can you show it from a different angle? they work the decision through together. I think in oh, they're playing on. I think in rugby league, it is basically if the video assistant referee thinks it's a, I don't know, a red card or whatever, the referee goes with the video referee. So it's different in the different sports, but TMO is great. Is that even a foul? Wasn't a foul either way, was it? You tell them, grow up, get on with it. There wasn't anything there. I think this referee, since that penalty decision, has been absolutely dreadful. And I don't like saying that because I'm a referee. You do want the right decision, but it's not implemented correctly. You've got to work it through. You've got to have mic'd up, even have it on the screen on the you know, like they do in rugby union. Dreadful. It's dreadful. The players are soft. Yeah, I completely agree. It's pathetic. You know, and I get it at my level as well. It really is. 83 minutes and 12 seconds gone. It just makes me not want to watch football. It makes me not want to referee football. You know, I just want to get out of football most. Yeah, Ryan, but that's the difference with TMO. This is why I'm trying to say, since learning about rugby union and watching and seeing what it does, use TMO as the example, because it's not telling the referee what to do. It is working with the referee to come to the right decision. They're working together. And that's why it's so good. That is why it is so good. I just want to know why the referee's given certain decisions. I think that is the main thing. If a referee has said why he's given a certain decision, what he's saying, you can't really argue it. But the referee doesn't have a voice. And I think the referee has been really poor in some, well, in a lot of ways. He's been really poor. But what do you do? What do you do if nothing's going to change? You know, everyone moans about it, but it never changes. The video one's bad because the technology isn't used well. The ball is blurry. That's why the AFL goal line one's rubbish, because the ball's so blurry because they use shocking video cameras. I won't get into that, but AFL has plenty of problems too. A lot of sports have plenty of problems. I can say all the sports I watch have problems. If anything, I've seen the least amount of problems in the Super League, in Rugby League. That's had the least issues from what I can see. But football, rugby union, AFL, they've all got problems. "86 minutes gone. 4 minutes left, plus added time. Which I don't know how long that'll be. It's not true. It's just not true. if you've got video assistants, even so, as I said, I've made the point about AFL, right? I did a video a while ago where players have physically assaulted another player, but being allowed to stay on the pitch. Yes, I understand they get a suspension after the game, but that player now goes and scores the winning goal. That's not right. They've just ended someone else's game and potentially career by absolutely punching them in the face. And they're allowed to continue. Whereas if you had a video assistant who can see the whole pitch, that's not time consuming. That's not time consuming for something that would be getting the right decision. There's no argument against it. I'm sorry. You can't make an argument against it for that. For physical assault. It's not allowed. It's not a part of the game. Physical assault is not a part of the game. It's not boxing. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly the point there. Look, if you can have sending offs at the local level, why can't you have it in AFL where they've got the money? Just adds to my point. There's no real argument. There's no real argument. You may try and put one forwards, but there is no argument for it. As I said, a lot of sports have problems. I think you've just got to be open and honest to actually see them. Yeah, Christmas was alright. You can watch my vlog and you can see my Christmas. Yeah, Christmas was quiet. I fed lots of cats in the morning because I feed cats for my job. Spent an hour in a hot tub, which was nice. And it was a quiet Christmas, yeah. Yeah. The only problem is between Christmas and New Year, have no idea what day of the week it is and what date it is. It's such a weird week of the year where nothing really happens. Yeah, Arsenal are definitely happy for the draw, aren't they? 89 minutes and 15 seconds gone. Arsenal are just going to hold on now, aren't they? They are holding on. Get it up the pitch. Hold on to it. You never know. They may sneak a win. They've got a corner. I tell you what, the fans, they want them to get a goal here. They want them to score, I reckon. The crowd is loud here. Look, they've seen an opportunity, maybe to pinch a win. Corner's gone. Oh, hasn't even made it past the front player. How can these professional players not take a corner? I used to take corners when I played, and I don't think I got a single one short. How can these Premier League players not even get past the front man? It's so crazy. Arsenal could nick this. Partey's done well. He has done well. Oh. And then he does that. Right, Arsenal, get back. Create a wall. We're 1 minute into added time. They have 6 minutes minimum of added time here. They don't half add on time these days, do they? So much for having 3 or 4 minutes. I'm wondering what the... Oh, that's a free kick. Tierney, that's a free kick. You can't you can't look like it's not a free kick. You've just wiped the player out. I love the clear, obvious free kicks and the players that are like, no, I didn't touch him. You clearly did. Oh, Sterling is shocking, mate. Sterling is a cheat. He is a pigeon and a cheat. 92 minutes in. Free kick outside the side of the box here. De Bruyne plays it in. Short from the back. Ooh. Nope. Back to the Man City goalkeeper. They've got 4 minutes to try and get a goal. Arsenal have potentially 4 minutes to stop Man City scoring a goal. Goal. That's a yellow card for Rodri's celebration. Bit of a scramble. Why would he take his shirt? I don't understand why players take their shirts off. They know they're going to get booked. The referee's getting the booking out. Didn't look like there was any offsides there. Let's have a look. Onside there. I think it's onside. Don't think there's any shout for offside there. Oh, he got a little bit lucky. The ball fell to him. I think that's onside. Wow. They couldn't hold on. 4 minutes to hold on, and they could not hold on. Did they steal a point? I think a draw would have been a fair result. I think a draw would have been a fair result, potentially. Look at all the bottles that have been chucked on. But not necessarily I don't think Arsenal. I don't think Man City stole a point or 3 points. That's a yellow card. If you heard any bad language to offend you, who's offended by bad language? Happy New Year, number one fan. I hope you're my number one fan. I think not having offsides would allow for more... I don't know if it would allow for more attacking football. I don't know. 1 minute and 10 seconds until the minimum up. Can Arsenal do anything with 1 minute left? They're going to try. Man City are going to try and get that ball away. That puts Arsenal only 4 points ahead of West Ham now. And West Ham have a game in hand. Man United have 2 games in hand. They could really have done with this win here. Or even the draw would have been fairly useful. A player is only offside if he's in an offside position when the ball is kicked. Just because he's in an offside... Being in an offside position is not an offence. It's only when he interferes and the ball is played to him. I could stand on the goal line the whole game if I wanted, as long as I didn't interfere and the ball wasn't played to me. Technically, play can continue after the minimum for as long as the referee likes. The referee is the sole arbitrator of time, so he can play as long as he likes. He wouldn't, but it depends. The problem is, if you have a minimum, that's just within the 90 minutes. But if there's time wasting or there's an injury or anything like that during the added time, then you obviously can play longer. I think this is going to be one last attack, possibly. No. I think he might blow that whistle soon. Oh, it's 3-on-1. Oh, Mahrez. Are we going to have one more attack? 63-55. There's going to be one more attack if the referee allows it. Oh, that's it. Surely that's it. There we go. Game over. The referee is... The fans are booing the referee, and I think that referee performance was poor. As a referee, I don't like blaming the referees. That was poor. Really poor. And actually, the funny thing is, they booed at the end of time. It wasn't a fully deserved win for City. I'm sorry, that wasn't. They've relied on cheating and poor refereeing. But granted, Arsenal only scored 1 goal and City scored 2. Good night, Adam. Really poor refereeing. I hope he realises afterwards. VAR. The problem is VAR is just letting everyone down. But it's interesting, actually. The whistle blew. The fans booed the referee, which, isn't great, isn't nice, but they did. But they did then cheer for their team, because I think Arsenal worked their socks off. I think Arsenal played well. The commentators knew they played well. Partey was nominated as player of the match, man of the match. Disappointing. Really disappointing. Anyway. No. The referee technically, well, he sort of gifted them. They still had to score the penalty and they still had to score their second goal. But I get you. Frustrating. Really frustrating. Anyway. No, he wasn't impeded. He wasn't impeded. He was falling to the floor. Yeah, frustrating. I'm not even an Arsenal fan or a Man City fan, but it's disappointing to see poor referee decisions. That's what I'm looking at. Anyway, for everyone that joined me, thank you so much. I will catch you next time. Have a good rest.